Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys do not hear any of the noise coming from outside of my room right now. My roommate is having poker night. But more importantly, I hope they do not hear me because I am going to be talking about Connor Bedard's thighs and biceps a lot in this video. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to be doing that, but I mean, you guys have probably seen those. I mean, I'll throw them up. Have you guys seen those pics? Jeez, man. Babe, wake up. New fucking Bedard bicep pic just dropped. All right. I don't know why I'm talking about this still. Welcome back. I'm excited for this video. This is a good one. I'm starting a series called Bad Hockey Tweets, and this is going to be the first version of that, the first episode. This is going to be the first episode of that series where I am essentially just going to be pulling up bad hockey tweets, bad hockey takes, and reacting to them. Most of the time, I will have already replied to them because I love arguing with strangers on the internet about hockey, about all things, but especially hockey. I would be arguing with strangers on the internet about hockey if I was making these videos or not. So if I'm going to be doing that in my free time, I might as well make videos about it on this YouTube channel. And so that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, all right. So if you guys like this video, please actually like the video and watch it all the way through. That'd be really good for me. And maybe say something in the comments to me. Maybe something mean, maybe something nice. I don't really care. I don't care at all, actually, if it's mean or nice, just as long as you say something to me in the comments. But yes, if you like these videos, please follow me on X, @LeeGrossman. All my social medias are @LeeGrossman. But follow me on X, and if you want to see more of this kind of content, send me bad tweets. Just straight up DM me bad tweets, and I will reply to them and then put them in these videos. So, that would be a big help. So without further ado, let's get into the first bad tweet, shall we? All right, so the first one here, this isn't hockey related. It's just my friend Elia Anderson, who I know is going to be watching this video, and I just saw him do this, and I had to say something about it. This Barstool guy said, "I'm going to Chicago today for the first time in my life. Give me one place I have to eat, Avec. One thing I have to do, and one person I got to check in with. Thank you." And Elia Anderson said, "You haven't missed much. Most overrated city in America." By the way, this kid is from Cincinnati, Ohio, home of the Cincinnati Cyclones, Puck Chop, Skyline Chili, and that's about it. The place is an absolute shithole. I've been there twice, and he is saying this about Chicago. So I said, give me your phone. You are in timeout. Elia, that one is for you. Keep it tight, buddy. No more of this, all right? Now, the first real tweet is from the Prospect. Now, this is not the bad tweet, but the original tweet is from the Prospect on. Good follow on Twitter, by the way. If you guys don't follow him, you should. He also started a YouTube channel this past year that he's been cooking on. But he tweeted, shout out the Don. But he tweeted out a little tankathon mock draft for next year. You know, you got Keaton Verhoff, Ivor Stenberg, and of course the Blackhawks getting Gavin McKenna at 1, which would be the most beautiful thing to ever happen in the history of time. I replied, McKenna to the Blackhawks would be the greatest thing to happen to the game of hockey since McDavid's birth, which I do truly believe. I think that Gavin McKenna linking up with his second or third or whatever cousin he is to Connor Bedard, I think that would be absolutely massive for the sport of hockey. Basically giving one of the biggest franchises in the league. Say bless you. Say bless you. Fuck. He said, I would cry if that happened. McKenna and Bedard on the same line has to make the Hawks organization think about this year, which I hope they don't. I don't want them to tank. But this is the tweet. This is the tweet, of course. No profile picture there. John here. Chicago got a supposed generational talent 2 years ago in Bedard, and he has been blah. which I need pens and paper out right now. Classes in session, notes need to be taken. This is repulsive. You probably see this a lot on the internet if you're a Blackhawks fan, and maybe you don't know how to deal with it. Lucky for you, I do, and so you can learn how to deal with it. I said you don't watch very many Blackhawks games, obviously. All right? If anybody you know in person or online is talking shit about Connor Bedard, you can just go ahead and assume they're not watching Blackhawks games. Because as I've stated on this channel before, I watch all the Blackhawks games. I am Blackhawks hockey. I know this team. I know Connor Bedard, not personally. Unfortunately, that's not important. What am I doing? Connor Bedard is going to be a superstar. He is going to be one of, if not the best player in the world once he gets to his peak. If you watch the Blackhawks over the past 2 seasons, you know that Connor Bedard has been given a slew of bad coaches that give him never-ending changing line combinations, playing with players that are straight up not NHL talents like Philip Kurashev for a decent amount of his NHL career so far. He's played with Philip Kurashev, who is literally not an NHL talent. So if you've watched the games, you know this stuff, but here Mr. John clearly does not. So I'll wait to see what he has to say, which he doubled down and said he has been blah, not generational. To which I replied, I don't listen to people who slander Connor Bedard because I know you don't watch the games. Fact. And are the pens and paper out? I'll wait a second until the pens and paper are out. All right, are the pens and paper out? If anybody slanders Bedard, they don't watch the games or they don't know puck, one or the two. Either way, you cannot have a real discussion or debate with someone like that in good faith. If they don't know puck or don't watch the games, what's the point of arguing with them? Would have loved to hear what you were saying about Nathan MacKinnon after his first couple seasons, though. And now, lucky for you guys, I already have it pulled up here. 13-14, his rookie campaign, 82 games, 63 points. Okay, it's decent. It's about on par with what Connor Bedard's done the past couple years. It's actually worse. No. It is actually worse than what Connor Bedard has done the past 2 years. Sophomore season, 64 games, 38 points. Okay. Not generational, is he? This guy must be ass. I don't know who this is. I'm going to block out that name. I can't even. Is it Nathan MacKinnon? I can't see. Who is that? This guy's ass. What? Oh my gosh, 38 points. 38 points in 64 games. He must suck. Year 3, 72 games played, 52 points. Wow, this guy is actually never going to be anything. He must be really bad at hockey. Definitely not a generational talent. Closer to a bust, I would argue. 4th year, 82 games, 53 points. Wow, I mean, this guy is, Neil Yakupov or Nathan who is this guy? Must be a bust. And then year 5, we find out who Nathan MacKinnon is, and the rest is history. This is one of the best players of all time, talent-wise. He is the second best player in the world. He is an absolute killer, and he was not good. This guy, what's this guy's name? John would say that Nathan MacKinnon was blah. And so if everyone just listened to John, if everyone just listened to the Johns of the world, Nathan MacKinnon might have never have come to be. We might never have had a Nathan MacKinnon if we just all listen to people like John. So do me a favor, write down on that pen and paper, do not listen to Johns. Do not listen to the Johns of the world, all right? Don't be a John. Don't be a John. I like that. Don't be a John. All right? Don't be a John. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on here. Let's see. What else do we have? There's a lot. Oh, bar down. Okay. I need to spend a second on this. We need to talk about the recent shameless rage baiting being done by the bar down Twitter admin. All right, my camera died, so I had to take a little break, but I'm back. And just getting upset all over again looking at this absolute rage bait from Bar Down. This infographic here, is Lane Hutson a top 10 defenseman in the NHL? Top 10. Top 10 defenseman in the NHL. All right, I get the, the amazing Calder season, rookie of the year, 60 assists in 82 games played, 66 points, fantastic season, fantastic rookie season. Top 10? Top 10 in the league. Top 10 in the league. That is it's disrespectful to the sport. It's a disrespectful question to the sport. I mean, Quinn Hughes, Cale Makar, Zach Werenski, Gus Forsling, Jacob Slavin, Adam Fox, Charlie McAvoy, Josh Morrissey, Victor Hedman. I mean, Evan Bouchard. I mean, do I need to name 15 names? Should I top 10? It's just rage bait. It's gross is what it is. Top 10. Oh my gosh. He was straight barbecue chicken for the Capitals in the playoffs this year. I'm sorry. He was. I know he led the team in points in their 5 games. You got to be good at... Okay. So I said, before I get into it, I said, stop at the rage bait, Bar Down. He is no doubt going to be, but isn't close yet. Yeah. Look, Lane Hutson's going to be a top defenseman in the world. He's going to be top 3. I believe that. But right now, this is a disgusting thing to suggest. It's absurd. And somebody replied to me, he's not farm man, to which I replied, oh, come on. The offensive ability is undeniable. True. He's fantastic offensively. But top 10 defensemen, you have to be good at defense, LOL. And that's true. I'm sorry. He gets absolutely worked. He's not solid enough defensively to be considered a top 10 defenseman in the league. Is he absolutely dynamic when he has the puck on his stick? Yes. But there are... Miro Heiskanen. I don't even think I mentioned Miro Heiskanen. Oh, my God. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Yeah, this is bad. Bar Down, we got to do something about this. Someone has to acknowledge this. Let's tighten it up. I know this is good for engagement. I know this is kind of the new Twitter landscape now, but it's getting ridiculous. And honestly, I don't even think that was the worst one they came up with in the past week or so. I've got some more there that I'm going to get to, but I want to go straight to this. Start, bench, cut. How would you rank these 3 tough captains? Radko Gudas, Jamie Benn, and Brady Tkachuk. What the fuck? I'm gonna start crying. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this, dude? Oh my gosh. This would be to put this in NBA terms, this would be start, bench, cut. Alex Caruso, Al Horford, and fucking Tyrese Halliburton. Oh my gosh. Start, bench, cut. Alex Caruso, Al Horford, or Jalen Brunson. It's what? Wait. A 35-year-old journeyman stay-at-home defenseman or a superstar? What? Oh my gosh, man. This one was egregious. On this one, I just replied, what are we doing here? I was out of words for this one. What are we doing here? Oh my gosh. Start Tkachuk, bench Ben, cut Gudas, easiest one yet. Obviously, the correct answer there. I can't get over this. What? Radko Gudas, Jamie Benn, and Brady. I can't. It's actually so funny to me. Oh my gosh. It's like a journeyman linebacker, a veteran quarterback, and like Justin Jefferson. It's like, what? What was this bar down? I know that, sometimes in this, it's been a slow off season. It's been a slow summer. It's been a boring summer as far as, we're talking like action stuff going on. It's been a boring one. I understand it. I get content can dry up, but fellas over at Bar Down, we got to do better. We got to do better than this. Okay. There was more. Here's one from Jay Fresh. Wayne Gretzky is the GOAT, but I feel like Lemieux is the best purely in terms of if you drop this player into any era with that era's training equipment, etc., he would kick everyone's ass. To which I first replied, don't blaspheme. Don't blaspheme. Come on. We don't have to. Can we not do this? Are we still doing this? Are we still pretending like this is not the best player of all time? Are we pretending like this is not the most... I never saw Lemieux pictures edited on top of Jesus, all right? And maybe it's because Photoshop wasn't around in the 90s, but can we not ever say that anybody would be better than Connor McDavid in any era ever? Can we all agree to not do that? I know Jay Fresh... me and Jay Fresh have our differences, but let's cut it out. It's Connor McJesus. It's not Lemieux. It's not Gret. I mean, I don't want to slander the legends, the GOATs. Without them, maybe this man does not ever exist, but this man does exist. So we have to acknowledge him as the best, most talented player ever. And then this is the same tweet, but different reply, just saying that Wayne Gretzky's super underrated as an athlete because of this video of him destroying Pele, Bjorn Borg, and Sugar Ray Leonard in a race. And now, guys, look, hockey is... I'm starting this channel to talk about hockey. Hockey's my favorite sport to watch, but I grew up... I call balls and strikes, and I grew up playing footy. I'm a soccer guy. Pele is like, rest in peace, like 2 decades older than Wayne Gretzky. If Pele was not, whenever this video was from, Gretzky was probably, mid to late 20s, and Pele was in his mid-40s. He would have gotten absolutely dusted by Pele in his prime. Just had and not important, but that was just one that rubbed me the wrong way a little bit. Let's continue. All right, before I get into this next one, just another reminder, follow me on X, send me bad tweets. This is Hockey Canada invited 42 NHL players to orientation camp. Here are the names, whatever. And severe lack of Batherson and Shabbat. and I just hit him with the there are a lot of guys that would get invited before those two, big dog. And I think if you guys just look at these names and see, some of the guys that aren't there, but Shabbat and just these Ottawa Senators fans are fun. Honestly, I've been I think a lot of these videos, these bad tweet videos, are going to be me replying to Ottawa Senators fans and Montreal Canadiens fans because they tend to have the most delusional fan bases on Twitter. Here's another one. This was a while ago. This was almost a month ago. There was some Slafkovsky, David Pasternak beef that Habs fans were just like getting delusional over. And this was a highlight of, it was a Caulfield goal from Suzuki. I don't even know if Slafkovsky picked up an assist on this goal. Okay, all right. He actually won the puck there. But I said, Juraj Slafkovsky is closer to Jordan Martinook. Juraj Slafkovsky is closer to Jordan Martinook than he is to Pasta. Facts! Do not put fucking Juraj Slafkovsky in the same conversation as Pasta. for a very long time. I don't think they are ever going to belong in the same sentence together, if we're being honest. But we'll see. Slavkovsky's still very young and relatively unproven. But what is this? Okay. Okay. All right. I wish I could have shown you whatever this was. I don't remember what it was, but I said, "Find God," got 9 likes, and then the tweet was deleted. So that probably would have been funny. What is this? 7-Eleven unis. These are pretty weird. I mean, they're crazy, but they're weird. What did I say? Austin Matthews during important. Okay. Austin Matthews during important games. Look, it was low-hanging fruit. Austin Matthews does turn into a essential worker when he is important hockey games. When he gets into important hockey games, he turns into gas station attendants or restaurant employees. I can say that because I am one. Oh my gosh. What's this? Leon Draisaitl is better than Nathan MacKinnon. Can we not do this? Can we all agree? Can we all agree to not do this? Look, Leon Draisaitl was super dominant this year. I get that. You could argue that he had a better season, but let's not come on. Nathan MacKinnon's the second best player in the world. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Stop it. Rage bait, DNL, Euler Analytics. That's insane to me. I think maybe this might be my last one. I don't want to make this too long. Team USA ended a gold medal drought in the World Championships, but can they end an Olympic gold medal drought in Italy next year? Here it is. Here's the roster. Not ideal. I would make some changes. I said, not if that's the starting lineup, what the fuck? To which somebody replied, Canada's reserves are better than their second line, which, I mean, if there's one thing perfect about this lineup, it's the second line. I am going to love watching this line absolutely destroy Canada in the Olympics because I think this is the best line Team USA has to offer. Maybe you put Kachucks with Matthews, but I think the Kachucks on a line together is the nuclear option for Team USA, and I do not think that there is any team on the planet that would be able to do much about it. But what does bother me about this is the bottom 6. I think this is way too easy to play against. I think when the going gets tough, you're late in a game, and you're out there against the likes of Crosby, McKinnon, McDavid, points. I do not want guys like this out on the ice, and I think that Matt Boldy has to be in this lineup. Matt Boldy impressed me so much this year. I became the biggest Matt Boldy glazer. He was awesome in the playoffs. He was awesome in Four Nations. When you are late in the third period and you got to throw a line out there and you need to trust your guys against the McDavids and the McKinnons of the world, I trust Matt Boldy. Do I trust Kyle Connor, Jason Robertson, Clayton Keller? No, not really. Not really, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, Kyle Connor was like, wasn't he like a scratch in the final game? Why would Matt Boldy? Matt Boldy looked so good for Team USA. Matt Boldy has to be in here. I do kind of like the idea of DeBrincat and Larkin together on the fourth line. I thought Larkin. I'm a big Dylan Larkin stan. Big Dylan Larkin believer. I thought he was awesome in the Four Nations. He's as reliable as it gets. I think he should be the third line center, if I'm being honest with you, for Team USA, just because I think that punch down the middle of Matthews, Eichel, Larkin, I trust all of them defensively, even though I just got a PTSD flashback from seeing Matthews leave McDavid wide open in the slot in overtime of the Four Nations finals. But that's okay. Yeah, Larkin, DeBrincat, both solid defensively. That's what I'm looking for the bottom 6 of Team USA. We don't have to get cute. I know there's so many talented, electric American players, offensively gifted. I need the bottom 6. I don't need I'm not saying I need actual bottom 6 players. I just need guys that aren't going to go out there and hurt us, because when you have the line of Jack Eichel, Matthew Tkachuk, and Brady Tkachuk, you don't have to go out there and win the game. You just have to put in a shift and get off the ice so that those guys can go back on. Yeah, I think that might be it for this one. Frank, don't get franked, guys. I got franked. This was a month ago. Sources say Connor Bedard has formally requested a trade from the Blackhawks. Can't fool me, Frank. But wrap it up, buddy. Keep it tight. Reel it in, pal. Not a joke. Not a funny joke. All right, I think that's it for this one. Let me know how you guys feel about these videos. If you don't like them, I don't think I care because I really enjoy making them and I'm going to continue making them. This is the first episode of the series. Leave a comment. Let me know which one do you think was the worst. I think this one was the fucking worst, dude. This one's so bad. This is going to be in the thumbnail. This is so bad. Bar Down's got to reel it in with this one. Connor McJesus, top 10 defenseman, a known top 10 defenseman in the NHL, Lane Hutson. Yeah, leave a comment. Let me know which one you think was the worst. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Turn on the post notification bells. My schedule's been crazy. I've been trying to make these videos as much as possible, but I haven't been able to be consistent with an upload time. So throw on the notification bells just so you know when the videos go out. And share it with a friend if you think they'd enjoy it. And if not, then don't share it with them. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace.